Welcome to the Construction with Character podcast brought to you by Gotcha Covered Portable and Metal Buildings in Tyler, Texas. This show is built for homeowners and property owners across East Texas who want to make smart decisions when it comes to building, planning, and improving their space. Each episode delivers straightforward, real-world insights so you can avoid costly mistakes, work with the right people, and get the kind of results that actually last. So, without further interruptions, here is Kenny Cargill to talk about today's episode. Kenny?
If you're thinking about building anything, whether it's a portable building, a cabin, or improving your outdoor space, this is the kind of conversation that can save you time, money, and a lot of frustration. This time of year in East Texas, people start realizing summer heat is right around the corner. They start thinking about pools, patios, outdoor kitchens, shade structures, and just making their property more comfortable before it gets too hot to enjoy being outside. One thing I've learned is that most outdoor projects don't go bad because people had bad intentions. Most of the problems happen because things were not planned in the right order from the beginning. I've seen people spend thousands of dollars on a beautiful backyard setup, and then realize later they forgot about drainage, electrical work, sprinkler systems, or even how water moves across the property. Now they're tearing things back up and paying twice for work that could have been handled correctly the first time. A question I get pretty often is this: how can East Texas homeowners prepare outdoor spaces before summer heat arrives? The short answer is you want to think ahead before the first shovel ever hits the ground. If you're planning summer outdoor prep in Tyler or anywhere across East Texas, start by looking at how your property actually functions during heat and heavy rain. A lot of people only think about appearance, but functionality matters just as much. One story that comes to mind is a pool project, where the customer was ready to move fast. They were excited and wanted everything started immediately, but I noticed there were sprinkler systems and utility lines sitting right where equipment needed to go. We stopped and spent extra time planning before construction started. That decision probably saved them thousands of dollars and a whole lot of frustration, because once heavy equipment gets moving, mistakes get expensive real quick. That's one reason I believe planning prevents most construction headaches. Sometimes slowing down at the beginning is actually the fastest way to finish the project the right way. Another thing people in East Texas need to think about before summer hits is shade. If you're building outdoor living spaces, portable buildings, or seating areas, you want to think about how the sun moves across the property during the hottest part of the day. I've walked properties in Tyler where a customer wanted a structure in one spot because it looked good standing there. Then we talked through where the afternoon heat would hit, and suddenly a different location made way more sense for comfort and long-term use. That's the kind of thing experience teaches you. Good outdoor planning is not just about putting a building somewhere. It's about helping people enjoy the space 5 or 10 years from now. Another big mistake I see during summer outdoor prep is people trying to piece projects together without coordination. One contractor does concrete, another handles electrical, somebody else installs a structure, and nobody is really communicating with each other. That's where projects can become stressful for homeowners. You end up with delays, finger pointing, and expensive fixes because everybody assumed somebody else was handling the details. I tell people all the time that coordination matters more than most folks realize. Even small outdoor projects around portable buildings or metal buildings in East Texas can become complicated when there's no clear plan from the beginning. Something else that helps before summer arrives is honestly just cleaning up and simplifying your property. Trim trees before storm season, check drainage around buildings, service outdoor fans, and look at areas where standing water collects after rain. A lot of expensive repairs start as small ignored problems. Taking care of those things early can save you money and make your property feel more comfortable during the hottest months of the year. I also think people should be realistic about what they actually need. Sometimes customers come in thinking they need the biggest setup possible, but after talking through how they'll use the space, a simpler and more affordable solution fits their life better. That's why I try not to pressure anybody. I don't care if something closes or not, because I'd rather somebody make the right decision than regret a rushed one later. At the end of the day, your outdoor space should reduce stress, not create it. Whether it's a portable building in Tyler, a metal structure in East Texas, or just improving a backyard for your family, good planning changes everything.
You've been listening to the Construction with Character podcast powered by Gotcha Covered Portable and Metal Buildings in Tyler, Texas, a full-service outdoor spaces company. If it's in your yard, they can build it offering full delivery installations and set up for portable buildings, metal buildings, outdoor furniture, play sets, custom cabins, and storage and more. If you're planning a project or need guidance, you can call 9032-825-750 or visit constructionwithcharacter.com to learn more. When it comes to building in East Texas, integrity and planning make all the difference. And this is where those conversations start.